Dave, Leanne, we are in the Greenwood district, also known as Black Wall Street. It's called that because back in the day it was owned by black business owners, but in 1921 a white mob burned this district to the ground. Now a new course at OSU-Tulsa is letting people learn about this district's history. Even though a couple of people are enrolled in the class as of right now, the professor hopes that will change. Looking back at history, Tulsa's is storied, with a big part of it kept quiet for years.
Oklahoma, by design, did not teach Black Wall Street or the massacre in history books.
Professor Koresh Lansana teaches the new course at the OSU-Tulsa campus. In fact, he created it. Lansana spent 17 years researching Black Wall Street and the 1921 massacre. Now back in his native Oklahoma, after 28 years in Chicago, he's excited to flip through the pages of history with his class.
This land is important. It was important 20 years ago, and it's certainly important next year when the centennial comes around of the massacre.
Just as interesting as what's being taught in class is where it's being taught. Here, the same area where that massacre happened nearly a century ago.
The clock tower, OSU-Tulsa, stands on Standpipe Hill. Standpipe Hill is where white men pulled a wagon with a machine gun and mowed down, mostly to the north and the east, mowed down black folks from that hill where that clock tower stands.
Though the course covers the massacre, it also dives into the rich history of Black Wall Street, as well as how African Americans got to the Tulsa area in the first place. And this is an overview just
this is an overview of Black Wall Street from its beginnings to after the riot to the rebuild.
Rows of empty seats remain in his class as only 2 people are currently enrolled, but Lansana hopes that will change.
I have a great sense of responsibility, I feel, in helping folks in Tulsa and the state and in the country understand the significance of what happened here.
And you don't need to be a student to enroll in this class, but you will need to act fast as the deadline to enroll is today. Reporting live in Tulsa, Shannon, Rousseau, Oklahoma's own News on 6.